Funny, authentic, friends.
The Queen City's new morning show.
It's Miguel and Holly on Hits 96.1.
Good Tuesday. Good Tuesday morning. It is March 28th, year of our Lord, 2023. My name is Miguel Fuller.
I'm Holly O'Connor.
And I'm producer Kelvin Live.
My goodness.
I try to make it a little smoother for
Yes,
you.
thank you very
going
much.
on?
I don't know. Body just starts to get all crazy.
It does, yeah.
We are
I know,
live
yeah.
on the Miguel and Holly and the Hits 961 Facebook page. If you want to hop on, say hello, good morning. Let us know where you're listening from. I feel like we can't start the show without talking about what happened yesterday in Nashville.
Yeah. We should really, let's just cover that. I don't know if we're going to talk about it in trending also.
Just for any details that may have been new overnight.
Come out,
but
this morning.
if you don't know, maybe you have not been on social media or on the news at all, but there was another school shooting in Nashville yesterday where some very, very small children were shot.
Yeah. 3 kids and 3 adults.
It's one of those things where it's like you don't know what to say anymore because it's like everything just feels like what's the purpose of saying it? But we're all feeling heavy from it.
I was just thinking to myself, like, why have we not gotten better at reporting this considering we do it so frequently?
Right.
But then I thought, how horrific would it be to get better at doing this?
Right.
I mean, I think at some point we as a society have to make a choice what we're
We
going to do.
absolutely do. This is a choice.
Are
We're
we
choosing this?
Are we going to protect our kids or not? So I know right now it seems heavy. It feels hopeless and it feels like there's nothing I can do. But today is one of those days that if you feel like I need to do something, this is where you maybe go volunteer. Or maybe you write to your local politician to say, what can I do?
Yeah.
Just to make it feel like you are putting your best foot forward and putting some positive in the world after all of the hurt and the negativity and death. Devastation. Yes. These families will be forever changed.
Yeah. I can only imagine, and I don't want to put myself in those parents' shoes. Obviously, nobody does, but they're in them. They didn't ask for that.
We need to put each other in that mind frame of we need to do action or we need to do something to make us feel better, which, like Miguel said, volunteer. Let's vote. Let's register to vote. But I really needed that yesterday because I wanted to pop off on Insta stories and I wanted to say my opinion and blame a certain group of people for not doing anything. But I thought you can't bring people in by preaching so harshly. And so I just felt so defeated yesterday wanting to talk about it. But you're right. Like, we need to do some sort of action. We need to do something about it.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is one of those times, I know for me personally, who, stays very much up on politics and all that stuff, but we don't talk about it on the show. This is not the vehicle for that. We try to bring you positive energy to try to put you in a good headspace before you go into work, and talking about politics is not going to do that.
But I mean, look, it's truly not not for a few years now. It hasn't been the greatest way to start your day.
No, not at all, which is why we don't do that on the show. But for you and for me, like I've made a personal decision in my own private time to volunteer, to do things, to make it feel like I am putting some good out in the world. So I encourage you to do that. If you are feeling heavy this morning and you just feel like I'm angry and I feel like something needs to happen, well, let's make it happen. This is where you go volunteer. This is when you go do something, because nothing is going to change if we don't come together to make it happen.
Absolutely. Agreed.
Well, throughout the morning, Holly will give you some updates on anything that's been breaking overnight as more details come out.
Even this morning, maybe. There's been an announcement or something. We'll keep you posted.
All right. It is 6:01. Normally we do our train wreck of the day here at this time. But last week, we had Paula from Kings Mountain. Remember, she did our train wreck. And when we asked her, what's going on in your life? And she said, I'm going on a first date this weekend.
Yes.
Well, she couldn't talk to us yesterday morning because the date did not go well.
Oh.
The first date did not go well. But what happened that made it a disaster Paula from Kings Mountain, she's going to join us to let us know what happened on this first date in 2 songs.